Welcome back to Gossip Gallery, where we dive deep into the moments that keep the world watching. And today's headline is all about the dazzling, daring, and absolutely unstoppable Margot Robbie. Just when you thought you had a grasp on who Margot really is, she drops a bombshell that has fans and critics alike buzzing nonstop. The starlet, who has captivated audiences around the globe with her electric performances and undeniable red carpet glamour, has once again proven she's far more than just a Hollywood darling. This time, it's not her acting chops in Barbie or her scene-stealing charm as Harley Quinn that has people talking. It's a set of bikini photos that have exploded across the internet, leaving some applauding, others shocked, and everyone watching. The photos, taken during what seemed to be a casual beach outing, showed Margot looking effortlessly stunning in a tiny bikini that some are calling too risque, too revealing, and even, dare we say, inappropriate for public eyes. Yet, to many, they were nothing short of iconic. With her sun-kissed skin, relaxed beach waves, and that ever-radiant smile, Margot turned a simple day by the ocean into a media storm, once again reminding the world that she's not here to play by the rules. As images made the rounds on social media, praise and criticism poured in from all corners of the internet. Fans called her a vision of body confidence, a woman owning her freedom and femininity with no apologies. Her name trended across platforms, with thousands reposting the shots and hailing her as the definition of fearless beauty. But with the praise came the inevitable backlash, some viewers claiming that the swimsuit was simply too much, too bold, too provocative, especially from someone often held up as a role model. The debate was instant and intense. Is Margot pushing boundaries or just being her authentic self in a world desperate to control how women present themselves? Let's not forget, this is Margot Robbie we're talking about. From her breakout performance in The Wolf of Wall Street, where she took Hollywood by storm with both vulnerability and raw magnetism, to her evolution into one of the most powerful actresses and producers in the industry, she's never played it safe. She doesn't just act. She commands, she challenges, she reinvents. And these bikini photos are just another chapter in that story. What made the images so unforgettable wasn't simply the cut of the bikini or the angle of the photo. It was the unmistakable confidence that radiated from every frame. There was no trace of insecurity or discomfort, just a woman completely comfortable in her skin, totally unbothered by what anyone might think. With the ocean behind her and the sun casting the perfect glow, she looked not only beautiful, but powerful. She blurred the line between celebrity and statement, turning what could have been just another paparazzi moment into a defining one. And the timing couldn't be more symbolic. Coming off the massive success of Barbie, one of the highest-grossing films of all time, and riding a wave of both critical and commercial acclaim, Margot stands at the very peak of her career. And instead of hiding away or curating a picture-perfect image to satisfy the public, she steps right into the limelight with a message that says, "This is me, deal with it." These photos don't scream scandal. They shout independence. They're not cries for attention. They're declarations of self-ownership. Margot isn't here to cater to anyone's comfort zones. She knows her influence, and she's using it to shift the narrative, not just about celebrity, but about how women in the spotlight are expected to behave. Whether it's through a daring fashion choice, a bold role, or an unfiltered beach moment, she makes one thing clear: she is in control. And it's this very control that has cemented her status as not just a Hollywood powerhouse, but a cultural icon. Of course, the critics will talk, they always do. But fans see something more than a risky bikini. They see a woman who refuses to be boxed in by outdated expectations. They see someone who embraces her body, her fame, and her freedom without letting the noise drown out her voice. They see Margot not just surviving in the brutal world of fame, but thriving on her own terms. And in the end, that's what makes these photos legendary. They're not about showing skin, they're about showing strength. So, while the world debates whether she went too far, Margot continues to do what she does best: make us look, think, and feel. She's a masterclass in modern fame, bold but grounded, elegant yet edgy, unafraid to break the mold again and again. These latest snapshots are just another reminder that Margot Robbie isn't playing a part. She's living her truth, and she's doing it with style, grace, and just the right dose of rebellion. And as Gossip Gallery keeps its eye on the ever-evolving world of celebrity, One thing is clear, Margot isn't just part of the conversation, she is the conversation. So, whether you're a fan cheering her on, a critic analyzing every move, or just someone who can't help but be mesmerized, remember this: Margot Robbie is only getting started. And if these moments are any indication, the best and boldest is still to come. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, because here at Gossip Gallery, we're always ready for the next jaw-dropping twist in the glamorous saga of Hollywood's brightest stars.